Nice music they pipe in here, huh?
It's from the Elevated Classic series.
Did you notice
It
that,
seems
Chuck?
like
Did
this
you
one
notice that
tune's been on all
Guacamole
day.
2 is
I've
also
never been so
available on the
depressed in my
PlayStation
life.
4 as well?
Gee, you look depressed.
What clued you in, Brainiac?
The gun was a good tip-off.
I'm having a crisis here, a warehouse of anguish. I'm a novelty goods designer by trade. I've come up with some fabulous ideas. The exploding lollipop, itching powder gum, and reverse 3D glasses, to name a few. The problem is, no one likes my designs. I send them all over the world and no one responds.
On the
I just
PS4.
wish someone would say they like
Yeah,
them
Guac on the
just
PS4.
once. Oh, woe is me.
I saw, and not the PS2, but the
I like your
PS4
design ideas.
too. And
Well, I didn't mean you.
yeah, and
What did you say your job was again?
I'm a novelty goods designer by trade. The problem is, no one likes my designs. I send
I think it was
them
on
all over-
sale. I wasn't too
Maybe I can
surprised to
help
see it
cheer
on
you
sale
up.
actually.
Oh, I can hardly.
Okay, whistle happy tune.
Let's discuss philosophy.
Okay, here's my philosophy. Life is completely pointless, especially mine.
Nietzsche has some interesting
Nietzsche had
ideas.
some interesting ideas along those lines.
Oh, who cares? Philosophers are all failures like me who couldn't make it in a real profession.
What'd you say your job was again?
Never mind.
Did you ask what his job was? Okay.
I can't reach that from here.
Okay. Okay, I have to start my mushrooms now. Back to Lurk. I will check in when I am able. Well, thank you so much for stopping and saying hi.
Green.
And enjoy your
Bernard.
food. It sounds delicious.
What are you doing up
Yummy.
here?
Mushrooms.
Well, I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches
Not a
me.
big fan
If
of
Dr.
mushrooms,
Fred doesn't
but
find me first.
but everything else is like, yeah.
Does that answer your
Sounds yummy.
question?
Yeah.
I love the stormtrooper
Hey.
mask on the side.
What's up, Bernard?
What do you suppose Purple's up to now?
Well, he wants to take over the world, so I figure he's up to something devious.
Conducting cryogenic experiments on small animals, designing a miniaturization ray, or pushing
Pushing old ladies down the stairs?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I was thinking more along the lines of politics.
How's your new band doing?
Green tea and the sushi platter? We're doing great! We've decided to really capitalize on our strongest quality as a band.
Intoxicating three-part vocal harmony, provocative lyrical content, carefully crafted melody.
Carefully crafted melody and distinctive counterpoint?
Volume, man, volume! We have a chance to win a Grimy Award as the loudest new band. We're pulling out all the stops.
Looking for a new guitarist? Are you working on an album? Have you gotten airplay?
Weren't you looking for a new guitarist a while back?
Yes, but we decided to go with a guy who plays power tools instead. We can generate a lot more sound that way.
Are you working on an album?
Yeah, we're doing a CD called Rap on the Forehead. I've got a few tracks hooked up through the stereo if you want to hear them.
Have you gotten any airplay?
No, we're a little too experimental for most radio stations, but we have a huge following in the club scene.
That's great.
Yeah.
Want to help me save the world?
Want to help me save the world?
I'm afraid to leave the room. In fact, I don't think I can even move from this spot. Purple scares the daylights out of me.
Wonder if they. You see how he had
Why the
green
litter box?
and purple.
Have
on
you
the
got a
body?
cat?
Don't ask.
How does a tentacle sit in a beanbag chair?
Good point.
Oh, that part's easy. Getting back out of it is hard.
Can you actually use that bowling ball?
No, Purple brought that in here after he grew arms. He got really discouraged, though, because he doesn't have fingers.
Well, see you later, Green.
Yeah! Good luck in saving the world,
Did you ask
man.
about the kitty liver?
Yes, don't ask, man.
Okay. Okay. So, explore.
It's too heavy. Wow, this is loud.
Do you know what it's doing? Yeah. It's like
Whew.
is it shaking?
No, that would have been funny though.
The controller does. The PS4. I believe.
Uh-oh, this looks like it might work. I don't need to take over the world.
Did you just do to-do list, or is it just the same?
It looks too heavy for me to pick up.
Yeah, he's such a wimp. He's not going to pick up a bowling ball. Can you look at the globe? No.
That buzzing fluorescent light makes the beef jerky look especially attractive.
It's interesting.
Except for those beef squigglies, I got everything I want out of there.
Have you looked at the refrigerator on the ground? Or the box on the ground? And when I really got stuck, I started just using
It's stuck to
every
the
item
floor.
I had. But
Yeah, okay, so anything they show this room shaking when I turn on the music. And I'm just exploring.
okay.
It's pretty darn cold. No way, there's things in there that look like they've been there for years. Doesn't anyone ever clean this thing?
I'm just laughing because I know.
No
it's
way,
legs.
there's things in there that look like they've been there for years. It is open.
You can go around the corner. Okay.
Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather. Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
You must be having me confused with another Bernard.
No, my name is Threepwood.
Nice try, but I never forget a fake. You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
How's Dr. Fred doing?
Well, he's still upset about the family financial situation, seeing that it's his fault and all. But he seems a lot better now that he stopped sleepwalking.
How did he wreck the family finances?
Well, we should have made millions on the computer game they made about us. But the resident genius locked the contract in the safe in his office and forgot the combination.
What's wrong with sleepwalking?
Ordinarily nothing. But when Fred sleepwalks, he remembers the combination to the safe. I'd find him in the office, opening it, screaming like a cat in the oven, and slamming it again. Something about what's in there really scares him. Unfortunately, I was never able to catch the combination since he works it so fast.
Hold on. I I see that Hoagie is still up on the roof. What the hell? This is weird. I'm gonna go on my phone in a second here. Let me just double check something. Okay, good. I was like, God, is the stream stuck? Okay, here we go. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
How did he manage to stop sleepwalking?
He stopped sleeping. Fred drinks a lot of coffee. Me, I only drink decaf.
I was just admiring your statue.
Thank you. It's been in the Edison family since colonial times. One of Fred's ancestors carved it.
This is quite an array of gadgetry you have here.
Yes, it's the best surveillance system in the state.
Is that a Plexus 7000 VCR?
It sure is. It's got a dual-tape speed motor with cobalt casing. Don't touch it.
Are those xenophobe crystal matrix monitors?
They sure are. They're so clear you can see the fleas on the bedroom walls. Don't touch.
Do you think I could play with these a bit?
Absolutely not.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
So, Edna doesn't want to like.
Come back anytime, you big hunk.
But because you did this part of the puzzle already, you can take care of Edna right now.
Ooh, baby, what a man.
You ain't kidding, precious.
It's signed Edna. Thanks for giving me the fever. Creepy. It looks awful heavy. It looks awful heavy. It looks awful heavy.
So how about
It looks like a physics professor I knew in the second grade.
exploring the dialogue more? I mean, the possible options with Edna.
I'm afraid. I see a large pulsating lump with blue stripes on it.
So she's monitoring, I guess.
It's Dr. Fred's office.
There you go.
Nothing going on in there. Something strange is going on in there. Excuse me.
Hi there, you manly hunk, you.
Maybe she likes the guys.
Never mind. Creepy. Not funny enough.
There is a part that makes this funny. Once again, I reiterate, use all the actions on Edna.
Get away from that.
Well,
Bye-bye,
you know what they
Edna.
say. If you want to save the world, gotta push a few old ladies down the stairs.
That's awful. Now you can mess around with the monitor and stuff. You may not have what you need quite yet. There's a few things you gotta do first.
There's no tape in the machine.
Okay.
EPSB.
But you do have Edna taken care So,
Something strange is going on in there. Something strange is going on in there. Looks like the hallway. Looks like the hallway.
meanwhile, Frou-Frou emerald stolen, circular prints left behind. Once again, the purple tentacle is up to no damn good.
Where the horse was.
Oh yeah.
Hey, aren't you Weird Ed Edison, the paramilitary nut?
Why, yes, Hey, do I know you?
There's a hamster.
Yeah, I'm Bernard
Look at the
Manelli.
hamster.
I broke into your house 5 years ago, kidnapped your hamster, broke into your piggy bank.
No, doesn't ring a bell, but I can't remember much about that period anyway. My psychotherapist thinks something traumatic happened to me back then that I'm blocking out.
So, does that have anything to do with the hamster?
Collecting stamps.
Open up, Ed. Come on, share the pain with Bernie. Which one do you want? Didn't do any of it.
So you gave up the crazy military commando thing?
I'm much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore.
Yes,
Now I collect stamps.
That's quite a nice collection. Can I have it?
No, I mean, no. They mean a lot to me.
They're like a really old
Sometimes
stamp.
I think they're the only friends I've got.
Okay, so we have to.
Nice hamster. Does he do tricks?
No, he just sits there. I used to have a really smart hamster, but something
Or
happened to
futuristic
him.
stamp.
What happened to the old hamster?
I don't remember. When I try, all I can think of is a flash of light and this horrible sound.
What was the horrible sound?
It was sort of like ding. Oh God, I hear it in my dreams till this day.
Serena, if you're still there, you caused that sound.
That hamster really should get some exercise.
Well, Dad puts him to work down in the basement sometimes. But then he starts sweating, and then he gets wet, and then he gets cold, and then he refuses to work.
Your dad or the hamster?
Are you making fun of me?
No, I
get upset when people make fun of me.
Because that's
I
like when we
just
touched
meant-
the.
Oh, it makes me so mad. I just want to relax. I want to relax. I'll be okay if I just focus on my stamps.
Well, he's fine now. I mean, he sees a therapist and all. He did survive that, Serena.
Are all your hobbies this fascinating?
I don't have any other hobbies. These stamps are my whole life. If anything were ever to happen to them,
Okay, and how are the folks?
How are the folks?
well, Dad's in the basement doing an experiment. Mom's in the next room spying on a honeymoon. Ted's in the front yard.
Holding up a bowl of lard?
Well, it's a bird bath, actually, but it rhymes better your way.
We haven't seen him yet.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
Okay, so what you can do is try to pick up the stamp out.
Hey, don't touch my
I
stamps.
won't let you. Alright, let's look at our friend. Serena's friend, the hamster.
He's reading the Wall Street Journal.
He's a smart old hamster, ain't he? Oh.
I see no reason to torment the little guy.
Now.
I see no reason to torment the little guy.
Rap sheet thief. We just stole the hamster again. And the first thing, oh, here we go. And the, just a second, I will. And the first thought in my mind was to go down to the microwave, which is awful. This is awful. Condition, people.
Hello, little computer. I respect you, even though you've only got 64K of memory.
Don't go yet. You're not missing. Survive, yes. I can't say the same thing for the hamster. I'll just wait for Eden.
I've got one just like this packed away in the garage. Boy, he's been working out since the last time I saw him.
Okay, here we go. Back to the computer. Do the others. Use.
Jeepers!
Okay, fine. Play a few minutes of Maniac Mansion. Play with a different character this time. You should literally be able to X and A and all that and click on it and really choose. So Wendy's going to be a famous novelist who's waiting for the big break, and Michael's a photographer. Okay. He's a dude on the beach who responds to Surfer Dude. There you go, Serena. Back to Maniac Mansion. This to me was like really super duper clever. Of course, you gotta wait for it. I was like, wait for it. AC said, hi, Serena. Did you get to this part, AC, where you got to the Maniac Mansion inside the Day of the Tentacle? Okay, there's Dave. Always gotta have Dave.
Somebody tried to. You guys see that movie? Strange House. Never mind.
I wonder if the dialogue has changed in that one.
Yeah, because before Bernard tried to run away.
Ah, yeah, okay. See?
One thing I've read that you can try and do is
Try it. Try to get in a window.
no, is the push.
Oh, the doorbell. Wonder if my. Doesn't he tell us to get out of here? No, it's saved. This may not be a good thing. Nope, you never tried it. You never got that far, huh? Well, give us a minute and see if old Ed Edison, weird Ed Edison comes down. Something's happening. Game just saved. Can't you read the sign? Now get out of here. And slam the door on us.
Oh, what if we do have one? Okay.
So you can save the game from there. And it's its own save point. So if you want to come back and play Maniac Mansion again, we can do it right from here. And to get out, of course, you want to exit, but you can resume it by going and getting the key. Isn't that awesome? What is key? Pick up the key. I can pick up the front door. Yeah, it might be easier just to use the, on certain things like this, it might be just easier. And we can open the door or use the key. Not strong enough, right? Right, you can't move it yet.
Wuss.
Big old wuss. No, remember that happens later.
Yeah.
So now we have a running game, and anytime you want, you can actually come back in and play this.
Yeah, okay, nothing there. So.
Did you try to open the grandfather clock?
I don't think that works.
No, I don't think so either. I don't know if there'll be a reference to it because it wasn't planned. It doesn't seem to open. Kidnapped by Nurse Edna. Right off the bat. Notice how different Nurse Edna looks in Maniac Mansion versus now.
I should have tied you to my bed.
Perv. All right, Dave, you are finally where you need to be. Locked away. Remaining for the entire game until we can finally all get out. Turn on the skeleton.
Okay. Anyway.
So, is it this? And then you can, let's just say that. And we'll play a little bit of Maniac Mansion each time. And get out and exit will put you out and jeepers. Okay, so put you back in Ed Edison's room. So we picked up the hamster, so now the common thing to do is go down the steps, but we should go up the stairway here. And notice this room. And the door. Okay, and the bed.
It's not exactly the Ritz.
I'm laughing because I remember what
No
to do
time
with
for
this.
that now. I'm saving the world from Purple Tentacle. I wouldn't want to strain myself. I wouldn't want to strain myself.
Okay, so there's not much else here. You can. Ta-da!
Wow, a pulley. By using a combination of flexible materials and a wheel, one may gain mechanical advantage by changing the direction of motion and the applied force.
Remember, because he's the smart one.
A handle attached to a rotating shaft which transmits and modifies rotary motion and torque.
Okay, so I can't use it. Not yet.
There's no flag on it now because